What is up, bitches? That was a little weird, but, you know, we're trying to figure out how all this shit works. Once again, we've been off for 6 weeks, and now we are officially back. Season 2 has begun, even though you've probably heard us banter about it for the last 30 minutes about some of the issues that we're trying to get going. You're going to notice a lot of things different on the show. Most notable is the fact that I don't have to wear those fucking headsets anymore.
Thank God.
Yes, we've
got
got
so much lighter.
Wireless mic technology, and I could do this and this and not have to worry about wires going everywhere and being all crazy. Guys, it is week 138 of Epileptic Gaming. Yes, it is season 2, and many of you may say, well, you've already done season 2 before, but not video. So officially in video form, Epileptic Gaming is now in season 2. As you can see, we've made a few changes around here, and we'll talk about some of the other changes that we got going on. But first, you probably want to know what the fuck you're watching right now. It is Epileptic Gaming, your daily 1-hour video game show, the only daily 1-hour video game show on the internet that you can find at epilepticgaming.com. And we want you to visit epilepticgaming.com, check out the forums, check out all of the reviews that Forrest have been doing while we've been on break. He's been doing some good stuff.
Especially that skate
holding
review.
It down.
Make sure you read that skate review.
Definitely holding it down.
Spot
so let's introduce the guys that help make this show possible. On Stick'em, Ustream, and Flix Live moderation, we've got Hogan Camera Carter.
Oh, that's not Hogan.
What's up, guys?
Where's that tail, Hogan?
It is no longer on the back of my head.
Weak sauce.
Camera has cut his rat tail. Do you have it right there?
I do. I've got it right here.
Oh my God.
What's up?
What is that gay band
I
you
salvaged
have around it?
That's all I had at the time, buddy. It's better than rubber band. It's like an elastic, you know, girls use for their hair. So anyway, I've got the rat tail right here. It's still intact. It's a very good paintbrush, but I haven't done too much with it.
A real human hair paintbrush.
Yeah, you'd be impressed at Camera's hair.
What else is new, Camera? Anything?
I'm rocking the Pimp Bob shirt for our friends with Pimp Bob.
Anything else?
No, not much. You know, just happy to be back. You know what I mean?
All right. Over on production, we've got DJ Rome.
It's really hard to look that way and push all of these buttons. You see all these buttons? They're mine.
That's only half of the buttons you got.
I love my buttons. Oh, yeah, there's some more right here.
I just want to point out that, Ranch, you look incredibly sexy with your new camera shot.
It's about time they started investing in the real part of the show anyway. That's my take on it.
We got world-famous Robert Suma in a non-broadcast acceptable sweater today.
Yeah.
And from the Midwest, over Skype, we've got Force519. What's up, buddy?
What's up? I'm glad you pointed out his shirt before I had to. I am glad to be back. It has been so freaking long. I need some people to bitch about some games with. Got games coming out my ass with all the shit that's been released lately, and I'm glad to have a place to vent.
And you've been doing some good reviews. If you guys haven't checked it out, we did see Orange Box getting a 10 out of 10 from Mr. Forrest Detman.
Shocking.
And I don't know. I don't think it's that shocking to me, really.
Combined purchase, that was a spot-on review.
I agree.
Maybe
100%.
individually they're not 10s,
And
but together that package is a 10.
I haven't heard Rome chime in yet, but Rome was basically running around. Dude, have you read Force's review yet of the Orange Box?
Dude, I was recruiting fools to come check that out, buddy. I really was.
Wrong camera.
And it was like, it's because you fuckers plugged it into the wrong hole. I am number 2!
Dude, can't in VT4 you just switch the two things?
Yeah, well, that would be the right way to do it. Come on, man.
All right, so obviously we got a new studio, a new set, and I know that some people were kind of upset that the Chinese Laura's missing from the wall. You rest assured, folks. All those pictures have moved into my new office, which is next door to the studio. But we decided on a whim almost that, you know, since Epileptic Gaming is the dark horse show of internet video game media, that we just needed to have a darker tone anyway, right? You know, I mean, people looked at the last set and they were like, oh, this is great. This looks like a show I should have my kids watch. And then all of a sudden you'd hear like, fucking the Wii sucks balls. And maybe the set didn't quite match what the show's tone was a little bit. So I think that the new setting has sort of
black chairs.
Yeah,
black leather.
you know, we're definitely going for the dark look. But we got big changes abound on Epileptic Gaming, all for the better, I think, and you're going to be learning about a lot of these, not only today, but as the show progresses. As you can see from our intro, we're not quite ready to unveil everything that's new about Season 2, but it's exactly how Season 1 went. If you remember, we always reference back to episode 96, which was the first video episode of Epileptic Gaming, and it looks like dog's anus.
It makes me laugh so hard.
It's like if
see
MTV
that one.
threw up a show.
It's pretty bad. So you know, we're going to be making a lot of changes. We're going to say, hey, we don't like this, we do like this, and you're going to see the show evolve, especially early on in the season.
We'll hit our stride.
Yeah. The other thing too is that, you know, you saw the scroll, the list. I mean, literally, those are all games that we've either tried or played through. For me, big on the table right now is Eye of Judgment. I can't stop playing it. I know some people think it's absolutely gay, and other people think it's fucking awesome.
The only people who think it's gay are the people that haven't played it. The same people that complain about the PS3 that have never played one.
I understand some people saying, hey, I can understand if I were to make a $50 or $70 purchase for this game, but then if I have to buy cards and this and that, that's where the whole gay part comes in.
You don't have to.
You don't have to,
really don't.
but it's one of those things that you're going to realize right away after like 10 games or so, I'd like to have more cards. You see other people playing shit that absolutely owns you.
That's part of the fun.
Anyway.
Going out and buying cards, looking what's in them.
Right. Well, absolutely. And that's what I like. So what we are going to do, and something Suma and I have discussed, is that one of these days after the show, we're going to actually play a couple games for you, have a camera on the mat, have the actual in-game stuff, so you can see how it's played, and you can sort of see what we're doing. I think it'll be a good time.
Tomorrow.
We might. I don't know if we're going to do it this week, but we will be doing that after show sometime. Let's talk a little bit about what we got going on. Then let's move on to news of the week. This week, obviously, it's the return of Epileptic Gaming. I'm so fucking excited. Now I have 5 things to look forward to every week, thank God. And I do want to give big props to Camera and Rome because they were instrumental in making sure that all this shit got set up. Is working properly. New equipment got ordered.
They painted.
And you guys, it may not seem like it, but trust me, 6 weeks we needed the break. A lot of shit has happened. I think that you're going to start noticing it as the show progresses.
It's not easy to do this. There's a reason that no one else does a show like this every day. There's absolutely reasons behind it.
Right.
So
we're not the Justice League yet, but we're fucking closer. All right, tomorrow, you know what, I was thinking about what we're going to do. Tomorrow is absolutely going to be an open phones day, guys. I want to hear from the listeners what they've been playing since we've been gone. I want to hear from the new guys. I just want to hear. I want to hear from the people that make Epileptic Gaming possible. So we're going to be having open phones tomorrow. Wednesday, we're going to have Vanessa from the San Francisco Optics, undoubtedly the best female Dead or Alive 4 player, and could be one of the better players, even of the males, period. And from San Francisco Optics, she's going to be joining us in the studio. That's going to be on Wednesday. Okay.
Nice.
Then Thursday, we're going to have our normal review day. We're definitely going to review Eye of Judgment this week, but we're probably going to be tacking on a few other games as well. And Friday, we're going to have Mega 64 in the studio. Yes. Should be a fucking awesome show. If you haven't seen our E for All video with Rocco, check it out. And if you don't know who Mega 64 are, go check out Mega64.com, watch their videos, laugh, and then see why they're a perfect fit for Epileptic Gaming.
One, especially.
What you buying?
What you selling?
So that's this week in Epileptic Gaming, and we're going to have 2 guests. And we want to bring more guests to the show.
There will be more guests.
And that's definitely something that Suma is going to be working on a lot more of, is getting new people.
We'll have a developer, actually, next week.
So we're going to, our goal is to,
game developer.
Right, our goal is to bring a lot more guests into the show.
Exactly.
You know, I've got to... Well, I'm not going to spill. You know, I'm notorious for spilling the beans.
And going to more events, doing more skits, hopefully.
Yes.
Things like that.
That's the 6-week wrap up, sort of in a nutshell. Force, I know you're super excited to be back. You're back in school, but it's good to have you.
I'm glad to be here. Glad to have an outlet away from my kids, I guess, as opposed to just sitting down in front of the TV and gaming it like I have been.
Have you spanked any kids yet?
You know, I've come pretty damn close to yanking them out by the hair, but I have not come into contact with any yet. Fingers crossed.
Hey, Forrest, you teach elementary school, right?
I used to. I'm high school now with the big boys.
When I was in elementary and middle school, I used to get sent out of the class all the time, and teachers would make me stand outside. Do you guys still do that?
Oh, yeah. If kid's ornery.
You like stand outside?
Bad enough to go to the office and deal with them, I'll just set them right outside.
Yeah, I used to have to do that all the time.
All right.
Kid.
Are you guys ready for News of the Week? Let's do News of the Week. If we have some time left over, we'll probably just talk about it. In fact, I doubt we'll have time left over. A lot of this stuff encompasses some of the stuff that we've wanted to talk about while we've been off.
It's hard. There's so much.
There's been a lot. How do you catch up after a 6-week break? I don't know. You just fucking go with it. So let's do it. News of the Week.